Okay, so just to kind of review, we've boiled the sweet tea, the water, which we made our sweet tea, I should say. We coated our containers, which are stainless steel, and our utensils with vinegar. Then we boiled the water for at least 5 minutes with the sugar in it, and there's about 2 cups in each one of these. These are probably 6 quarts, right around there in each one. I usually use just a little over 2 cups of sugar, just a little over, and it's a preference if you want it sweeter or if you want it, more vinegary, and you can control that too with how long you let it ferment. So anyway, then we added our tea, and that has to be pure natural tea, no flavorings or anything like that. And again, I used 10 green tea bags and 2 black tea bags per 6 quart container. Let that steep for 15 minutes. I took it out without squeezing it, and so I have less sediment. I don't know if you can see in there or not, but you don't see a lot of stuff floating around the bottom. When I pour this into the bottle, here, the container, I'm going to not pour some of the bottom if it has any sediment. And that just makes it bitter. And anytime you get the little brown sediment in the bottom, it'll turn to kind of a poopy looking strands of stuff that you just want to filter out. I mean, you can drink, it won't hurt you, but it's not as desirable. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here. And keeping an eye on it. If I have anything floating around in the bottom, see there? Got a little bit of sediment coming up there. I'm not going to pour that in. I like to have it nice and clear. I will, however, pour that into my vinegar. Or I'm making some vinegar, I should say. This is some more of this, same thing, keeping an eye on it. It'll take most of it. I've done this a lot of times, so I kind of know how much I need. You can see the SCOBY floating around in there, and you don't want to leave it uncovered any longer than you have to, because you can get some vinegar gnats in there. Oops, I'm going to have to get another rubber band for that, but anyway, that'll be okay for now. And over here I have my vinegar, which I make, and it's just kombucha that I just let go hard, and I keep adding tea to it and dumping it out when I need it. I'll use this also for my bath water, a quart of that, strained out in my bath water. I'm constantly using it up because I make extra just for that purpose. You can use it for vinegar if you want to just do that and not add any more sweet tea to it. I also use it to make cultures, and you can use it as a starter, although I don't like to because it's a little vinegary. This one looks like it still has a tea bag in there. Put what I want in there. That's just a paper towel. And that's ready there. And I'll reattach the top to that. I need to go get me another rubber band for that one. So you always want to label it. This one, 5/25, today's May 25th. And so I'm going to figure 14 days from that point is when I'll process that. This one I've just labeled new, 5/23. It's kind of hard to read. I did it so I know what it says. And it's not on any type of a timetable. I just keep adding to it, checking it. If I want to use it for vinegar, I do. Bath water, I use it for that, whatever. It's just an extra thing to have. If something was to happen to my main ones, some accident where they died, or I don't know what could possibly happen, but if it did, then I can always come over here and regrow another SCOBY. So anyway, I hope that you learned a little bit about making kombucha, and I'm going to go back to gardening here in a minute. Thank you so much.